morning, everybody. Welcome back. Today is Monday, and we are trying to get back into the swing of school after the wedding. I feel like the wedding is just like, took so much out of all of us. We ended up being there for like 13 hours, 13 hours a day, maybe 11. How long did I say? 14. I knew we had calculated it, but I forgot what it was. And it was just like a long, emotional, also physically tiring day. Mostly mental, like emotional, I think, but perfect. But it took so much out of all of us, I think. And just like the emotional buildup and everything for months and everything going on, and now that it's all over with, it's just kind of like, and we're all exhausted. Haley even called out of work today because she's still exhausted. I'm like, girl, I know. I wasn't even you, and I'm still tired. All of us, like Gary is still tired, everything. It was so beautiful and perfect though. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying a wedding is exhausting. And so we're all just trying to like still recoup. So today we have American Heritage Girls. We have our National Day of Service. September 8th is National Day of Service for all of the troops. And we are going to a nursing home and we're going in to do crafts with them. So we have to be there at 1:50 today. So I have to leave a little bit earlier because thankfully the nursing home is like less than a mile from my parents' house. So I'm gonna drop the little two off with my parents because siblings aren't supposed to go. They can go only like if you absolutely don't have help kind of thing. Like they're not gonna say no, but they prefer that you have help because our troop grew in size so much this year. It like tripled or quadrupled. We only had a few girls last year. This year we have a ton. And then they said the nursing home is really small. So this is one of those things where they're like, if you have siblings, please try to find other accommodations. We understand if you can't, but if you can, please, because there's such a small area. They're really good about siblings for anything else, but this, they're just like, there's so little of a spot, and we have such a big troop now that please find something to do with them. Hey, Wilder, can you please sit down and do this? And so we have to do that today. Okay, look at the picture. And you're going to do, what is the beginning sound for it? So what is this right here?
A ship.
A ship. So it's the or sh. I know, but do this part first. Okay. Which one of these is going to go first? That's what they're asking you to do. Yes. So that's our plans today. We are trying to get school done this morning so that we can have lunch and leave to go to my parents, drop off the little two, go to American Heritage Girls, and come back. Now this is in place of our regular meeting tonight. Tonight we would normally have a meeting at 5:45, I think it starts. But we're not doing that tonight. We have our just troop meeting today for the National Day of Service. So this is in place of our nightly meeting. So that's kind of nice. But that's our plans today. And then we'll come home and, oh my gosh, I need to figure out dinner. I need to pull out something for dinner. I have no idea what we're even going to have. I need to pull out some meat to thaw. I just called my husband for help. I'm like, what should we have for dinner? And he was like, I don't know. I know that doesn't help you, but I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know either. I feel like I so relate to that meme or whatever where it's like, no one told me that, I don't remember exactly how it's worded, but no one told me that being a parent meant deciding dinner for the rest of everybody's lives. And it's like, seriously, I don't know. Sometimes it just gets exhausting trying to figure it out. I don't even think it's so much the cooking. I think it's more the planning and trying to come up with dinner every single night. Like, what in the world? I just don't know. I don't know what we're gonna have. All right, so we'll do kielbasa, green beans, potatoes, beans, and cornbread, I think. I've got to get some laundry going. We have so much to do. So today we're going to learn about George Washington Carver. They have a worksheet that they're going to color as well that goes with him. Yeah. Look, the cats play so hard that they knock this cat tower over all the time. All the kids are working on their school right now, so I snuck in here to edit a video because I have like no videos up, so I've got to get to editing. Walter's finishing up math, and then he's just about done. I think he has spelling
6
left, maybe? So we just came outside to enjoy some fresh air, and I brought their reading outside. So I'm going to call Layla, or not Layla, Wilder and Everly over one by one and have them do their reading.
Go through the fields, play golden. Something whispered snow. See his mom.
For lunch today, I'm gonna make pizza with this flatbread that I got at Aldi a while ago. I froze it, and now I'm gonna make pizza with it. And I'm just gonna use this because I need pasta sauce for lazy lasagna this week, but I don't need a whole bunch of it. So instead of like making some pizza sauce, yes, that's Everly's. Instead of making pizza sauce, I'm just gonna use this because I won't use all this with my lazy lasagna, so we'll just use this. All right, just made 1 cheese, 1 pepperoni, put these in the oven. There's our quick and easy pizzas for lunch. And I just peeled up some potatoes. I'm gonna get everything in the crock pot for dinner. So I have potatoes, a can of green beans, a second can of green beans. I'm gonna cut up both of these. So I'm gonna add salt and pepper. And then I don't normally do this, but I want to add some ranch powder today to make it a ranch one. This is homemade ranch powder. And then I'm going to add a stick of butter, half a stick of butter. I'm going to put this on low for 5 hours. So we are leaving now to go to my parents to drop off the little two, and for us to go to American Heritage Girls and do some service, our service project. So we just got home and I immediately changed out of my jeans and my shirt and the comfy clothes. But these are the little crafts the girls made. They're little sun catcher things with a little Bible verse on them. So one of the girls gave me theirs and asked me to bring it home. So that's why I have this. But here are the cookies that my mom and Layla and Wilder made cookies while we were there. So they sent us home with a bag. And I just came home and stirred up the dinner and it looks and smells delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and get some cornbread made. This is the recipe I use, golden sweet cornbread from All Recipes, and preheat the oven to 400. All right, so we're gonna do 1 cup of cornmeal. 1 cup of cornmeal, if you didn't hear that. 1 cup of flour. The kids are working on chores. 2/3 a cup of white sugar, 3½ teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Whisk that around. Now we're gonna do 1 cup of milk, 1/3 a cup of oil, and 1 egg. I always bake mine in this. You can bake it in an 8x8, but I always just bake mine in a pie thing. I don't know why. Because, well, I do know why. Because I didn't have an 8x8 for the longest time, and so this is what I always made it in. And now that I do have an 8x8, this is still what I make it in. So, bake 420 to 25 minutes. There's our cornbread for dinner. I haven't had cornbread or made it in a while, so I'm excited. So here's our dinner tonight. Very simple, very, very quick, and I didn't have to stand here and make anything, but we still have food tonight. Get Buster. Get Buster. I'm out here playing with him. He is, he'll be 8 this November, and he acts like a puppy when you come out to play with him. He does not care about his age. But they're down here doing something. I don't know what they're doing. All right, Buster boy. All right, Buster boys. What are the boys doing? You don't know? Me either. You gonna cut grass?
Yeah.
Layla, look at all these acorns. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. You gotta be careful down here this time of year because you'll walk down, there's so many of them that you'll slip. Your feet will just roll right on top of them. Now he has to replace my headlight because my headlight blew. Is it this one?
It is. It's already changed.
Woohoo! I have light again. Okay, I'm sitting here editing this video and realizing I never ended it. So that was it for the day, whatever day that was. I don't even remember now. This is me of Tuesday next week trying to edit this video. So thank you guys for watching and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.